Hello, how is everyone doing? It's good to see you again, Daniela. I am back with another stream of Minecraft. Sorry, I was just adjusting the window for Minecraft there for a second. Um, I was playing this a little earlier. We did a little bit of off stream grinding, as I said that I might do. Um, I'm doing well, Danielle. How are you? I wish I could sleep more than 4 hours at a time, but it seems that I've unlocked some sort of mode where I'm just a tiny bit tired all the time and I only need to sleep 4 hours a day. I don't know how that happened, but you know, what can I do about it? I lay down, an hour goes by, and I still haven't fallen asleep. There's really nothing more that you can do in that situation, from what I can tell. How are you doing today, Daniela? How are the kids? How's uh all that stuff? Yeah, I wish I could. I wish I could, but it's not a whole lot I can do about it. I need to remember to get Nightbot working again. Same thing with the Pokemon um bot. I forgot that I had those bots that used to be on my channel, and I've let them go by the wayside. But it would be a good idea if I had a bot that told people, "Hey, I have a Discord. I should. I'm gonna let people know that I have a Discord." You can find it in my about section on Twitch. Okay. I have a Twitter too. I have a Blue Sky. I need a link to my Blue Sky. I don't really use Twitter very much anymore. So, everybody, here are the cactuses. There were the cactuses. So, I got the thing to work. Now, in all truth, I don't really like this setup, and I think at some point I will fix this part to do something I prefer. But for now, this works. Um, Currently, only this chest really gets anything, because this whole process is really slow. Um, but once I have more drills, it will work better, basically. Um, yeah. So, in the meantime, I don't really need this to grind right now. I have a bunch more gravel, as you can see. I've looked into a few things to make things work better. I also got another mod. Storage. Yeah, I have this new mod. It's the storage drawers mod. That'll be useful because I'm gonna replace chests with those, at least over here. Because it'll help clean up sort of like some problems. Because storage doors work differently than chests. You can make them so that they only accept a single type of item, and also I can upgrade them to have higher capacity, which will be useful in the future. Right now, I'm okay with the chests. Actually, am I really okay with the chests? I'm gonna go make some of those storage doors right now. So, Let me storage. Common black hole unit. What is a black hole unit? You know what? Your guess is as good as mine. Maybe these were actually just the same thing as, because they seem to. Actually, no, I don't know. Anyway, let's worry about storage first. So a simple oak drawer. Mm-hmm. So you just make a chest inside. So wait, does that need to be a normal chest? Because if it does, we might have. Okay, it'll work for chest. So let's do a chest and make it into a drawer. There we go. I'm gonna do something real quick. There. Now we have a drawer. It holds 32 stacks. I think that's as much as a double chest. So basically, we're just making double chests, but cheaper. Not bad. I've also started on. That's another thing that we need to do real quick. We need to start making a thing. Mineral. That's what it was. We need to get mineral, and the only way to get mineral is to have mineral saplings. And the only way to make mineral saplings is this recipe, which is why I spawned in those seeds early on, because there's no way of getting this without doing that. But we also need to make nature essence, which means we need nature seeds, which means we need to do whatever this madness is. And to do this madness, we need an infusion altar. So, wool, red. How do I get red dye? Red dye. Beets by Dre. Got it. Good thing I didn't get rid of all my beets. There we go. At some point, I'm going to need to find some use for all of the string that I have, because I have too much string. But we've already listened to me complain about how much string I have. Enough. Altar. Nope. Altar. Gold stone. Remember when I got rid of my stone? I remember. It's fine. And some golds, which we have. We also need to make the thing. So Natura. We use this stuff to get to the nature essence, right? Right. We need the seeds. And we need this stuff. So potato, pumpkin. We need 4 of them. We only have 2 pumpkins. Okay. 4 cacti. 4 sugarcane. We have sugarcane going now too. We got that by doing stuff with sand. Give me a potato. There we go. Actually, we need a couple of potatoes, so I should just harvest everything in the garden again. We can eventually, we can actually automate gardening at some point, which is something I think we ought to do. Though for now, we don't really need to. I mean, we'll never really need to automate anything, really, but it sure does save me a lot of time. Does it save me time? I think some people in chat might question whether automating is actually saving me time or it's just the thing I waste the most time doing. And those people would have a point. So I want to put away a bunch of my create stuff that I'm not using. Okay, let's make the nature stuff. Potato, pumpkin, cactus, sugar cane. Did I do something wrong? Oh, it's shaped crafting. Got it. This is important. It goes in the this is important chest. This sugar cane is kind of important still. We're not in the phase of just throwing it in a chest and not worrying about it anymore. Alright, let's make our altar. Thing is, we kind of can't do anything with this yet. Because we need... we need a few things. So we need prudentium essence, which makes me think we ought to make ourselves a prudentium. Oh, we also need to make an infusion crystal. Oh boy. We need a diamond. How am I gonna get a diamond? You know, in all the time that I have been sifting, I have not once gotten a diamond. There might be an explanation for that. It needs to be an iron mesh. Needs to be an iron mesh. Which needs 6 iron each. Oh, sleep time. I think we're gonna make the infusion altar up here, actually. Okay. How does infusion altar work? In all altar. Awakening altar. You activate it with redstone. I guess we need these things too. What is this? Mystical agriculture? Mystical. Oh wait, duh. I think mystical mystical agriculture. Um, infusion pedestal. Oh, we need how many of these things? 1, 2, 3. We need 8. 8. Okay, we need more beets. A lot more beets. For once, beetroot is important. This is a pretty crazy situation. There we go. Also need to expand the roof. That's another thing. Well, I don't want this to be on the roof necessarily as much as I kind of just want to make another story to this building at some point. I'm thinking of like doing a thing where it actually is taller on the next story up and doing some sort of like design with like buttresses and all that. Anyway, that's the idea that I have. Eventually I'm going to move this out of my house because the house is going to overhang. But that's a problem for future care to worry about. Okay, what are the problems that current Kara is having? Well, current Kara needs pedestals, infusion pedestals. I also need an infusion crystal, which means I need diamonds, which means I need iron. I need to basically give myself prosperity shards. So that's a thing. I might just cheat this in. I might just get a diamond, then yeet it over the side, and then give this to me. And these, since this is a material that I just can't get. So I need more stone. I need how much stone? 8 times 2 is 16. So I just throw in 16 cobblestone. Get all the stone I need. I need 2 times 8. So I need 16 gold as well. Mystical agriculture sure is expensive. Might as well make all the gold I can make right now. What else am I gonna do with it? How much iron is in here? 2. Just gonna make myself a nice little block of gold. And let me empty this out. We got enough. That's not what I meant to do. That's not what I meant to do. Yes. Wait, 1 block and 3 ingots? Does this give me ore doubling? Because it's not quite a doubling though. I sent 9 in and it gives me 9 plus 3. So it's for every third I get 1 extra. So it increases by 25%? 25% increase? So I didn't know that it would do that, but I'm not complaining. Did I? Yeah, I definitely put 9 into this. Okay. And I will need 16, which is a ton. What else am I going to need? I'm going to need the fancy stuff. Fancy material. I can only make 4, which is how much I need. Should I go straight to it? Infusion crystal. What isn't that used for? Ah, yes. Oh, yeah. I need an infusion crystal. I can't do anything until I get one. Right. That's a bit of a problem. I've gotten the stone that I need. And, yeah, so I need a lot of iron. I mean, I could... Okay, let's do this. Let's see how an entire stack of gravel works. So I have one of these in the basement. Inventory's kind of a mess. I'm gonna fix that real quick. Storage. Cobblestone, yeah. The essence over here. Place this back down. Hopefully, this should at least give me more iron. So, actually, would the return on investment be worth it? Probably not. Let's just be patient. Though I'm not a big fan of patience. I'm not a big fan of making everybody sit and watch me just do this while I talk to myself. So there's like a 0.6% chance of getting a diamond from doing this, from what I can remember. Maybe it's a little bit higher than 0.6. 0.6%. Yeah. Ooh, that was one that I guess got absolutely nothing from. So, chances of getting a diamond, very, very low. I really need the auto Siever. And technically, I don't need to be doing this, right? No, it would help to be doing this. I think. Maybe I should just not worry about it. No, I do have to worry about it. At the end of the day, my automation will not work if I don't do this. Because I require specific technology by that mineral that they use as that mineral stuff that I can't get otherwise. That will make the automation work, or otherwise I can't split things effectively. Ooh, a bit of lag. That being said, I may... Okay. See, not one single diamond from all that. Let's throw all the... Oh, I had a bunch of gravel in here still. Oh, not this stuff. And I didn't particularly get a lot of iron from doing that either. Hmm. Should I bite the bullet and make a bunch of things, I wonder? Hmm. Also, I got fluorite now, which is something I've never gotten before. Need to convert this platinum down and this nickel down. Platinum, nickel. I have more nickel, don't I? Oh, that's iron. Do I not have any iron in here? I do. So I'm curious. There's nothing in here. I'm putting 4 into this. I'm actually going to put 3 in. Let's see what happens. I got 4 ingots out of 3. Very interesting. That would say to me that I am getting actually extra from doing this. So if I was to, like, you know, get a bunch of iron, and I do need lots of iron, if I threw it into here, I'd be getting a 25% increase on all the iron. Hmm. That's making me think that maybe it's not such a crazy idea. Let's see, I have 17 iron, so I can do 2 more of these. Let's try our best to actually get that to get those diamonds. Because if we can get those diamonds, we will be making some more significant progress. This is just speeding the process up. We're not actually getting more out of this, but it could help. Let's sieve 3 at a time, or 3. So we're basically just doing 3 times as much as we did before. Let's try to get those diamonds. Now, technically, I don't need to do this. What I can do is just sit over there and monitor um, my setup. while it runs, which, there we go. There's a diamond. We did it. One diamond. Is that the only diamond we need? Yeah, you only need one diamond. Okay. And our iron's pretty good too. We can make another sieve with that. Flint and the coal has been reduced some too. I'm gonna keep going. If we get a diamond off of each one of these, I think that's pretty good. And I suppose that's 6.6%. I don't know what the math is, but 0.6% multiplied by 64. I wonder if that rounds about down to like 1. There's another diamond. Yeah. Another diamond. Okay. Let's see. And our iron? Pretty good. And now that we know that we can double our iron, it's even better. Well, not doubling. Doubling would be nice. I think there is a way that we can double iron, but it's not through this method. We might even be able to double, then get that extra bonus off the top. That extra 0.25%. And if we could do that, well, that would just be fantastic. But I don't think we're quite there yet. Didn't get a diamond. So three gravel into 3 diamonds. That's pretty good. So let's cook up some iron. So 12 iron. Let's make that. Where are you? Didn't I get iron out of my inventory? 13, and I believe this is 14. So let's run it. At this point, a hopper would be helpful. But I'm using all my hoppers right now, so I can't. In the meantime, I'm just going to convert things. Copper goes in. Copper needs to be converted into raw. Osmium goes in. Silver, aluminum, tin. Tin needs to be converted down. I think the iron is ready. We'll keep that going. Nickel, zinc, platinum, iron, lead, uranium. There's no room for uranium. What to do about that? Oh, that's because we have too much lead. Let's convert that down. Lead, uranium, lead. Okay. Now then, how much do we got? 2 blocks, 6 nuggets. Don't really know what to do with the nuggets. Actually, do I have any nuggets just laying around? I don't think so. 6 nuggets is pretty close to an ingot. I don't know if I really want to use up an ingot. These 2 blocks are pretty good though. In fact, I think it's time to really do some sieving real quick. Because if we can get iron like this, I think it would be pretty helpful to be able to do that. As much as I'd like to use this iron on other things, do I still have some just raw iron in here? I don't think so. I'm going to turn this back on. Get the gravel running. Take a bunch of this gravel. Let's see. Get some more sugar cane because we need it. Harvest these beets because we need those. Did we get any beet seeds from that? No. The pumpkins can just try kind of chill for now. Also, these diamonds. Those go in the important stuff chest. Make red dye from the beets. And, whoa. So how many sieves can we make with this much iron? 3. So we double the amount that we have. Oops. Okay. Stop messing around. Making progress, right? Yeah? Well, yeah, now we just need to wait for the beats to be done, really. Because we have enough, diamonds for that process. We just need to make the pylons, pedestals. Alright. So, I don't have a ton of inventory. I'd like more inventory. Let's put some of this, that's the drawers, some of this oak away. We have a ladder. Coal we don't need the coal in our inventory. Okay, that's reduced it a bit. So, we've doubled the rate. I'm already getting too much. Is that emeralds? We can get emeralds from this? Oh, nice. That will solve another problem that we have. So why is my inventory so full? toss anything like this into here. Not that. Any sort of like minerals that aren't metal. Oops. Now we're mostly just dropping flint on the ground. Anything else on the ground? No? That's some lapis, but eh. Ooh, I'm getting some lag suddenly. Okay. Keep grinding. The more that we do, the more our inventory frees up and we won't be dropping stuff all over the place. I thought I picked up lapis. And now I have a bunch of flint all over the ground. No diamonds, though. That's unfortunate. We got emeralds. I wonder if they have the same rate as diamonds. Oh, there's a diamond. There we go. Two diamonds. That's what I'm talking about. Three diamonds. Four diamonds? What is going on? Can we get 5 diamonds? I'm interested in possibility. 5 diamonds. Wow. This is actually not too much worse than actual diamond mining in like normal Minecraft. You know, before you have like fortune, because fortune just radically changes diamond mining in a positive direction. We can also do enchanting now, but I don't really know what we would enchant exactly. So yeah, 5 diamonds, that goes with the 3 that we have. 8 diamonds now. Pretty good. That's sort of useful. We need diamonds for a lot of different things. So yeah. Let's do the raw. Oh, did we not get very much iron? Actually, I think we did get a bunch of iron. And I did use all my iron, so yeah. So let's see. Zinc needs to be converted. Aluminum needs to be converted. Platinum needs to be converted. Silver also. Copper doesn't. Uranium doesn't. Nickel also. Raw. Okay. Can everything fit into the chest now? The answer is not really. And why is that? I don't know. But I think if I convert this copper down, we can fit a bit more. Anything else? 60. Yeah, that'll do it. Raw. Yeah. I don't know how it got that out of just typing EA, but it worked, so I'm not gonna complain. Is that all the osmium we have? That could be a problem because I need osmium. Particularly a lot. Oh, this skystone doesn't need to be in here, and these lapis do not need to be there. Skystone in here. The lapis can just go down this chest here. Okay. Let's check on our beats by Dre. Not a whole lot of beets. Maybe planting them underneath the giant tree is a problem. Maybe that means it's time to do something about the giant tree. I think perhaps that might be the case. What else to do, honestly? I say that, and everybody in chat is excited because I've been talking about taking care of this tree for a long time. But at the same time, do I really want to? Let's cook up some iron, and then while we think about that possibility. Yeah, a hopper. Well, I just don't have hoppers, though. I just don't have them. Hoppers require iron. I'd rather use my iron for other things. Do I have more gravel? I sure do. How much gravel has this fella done? Made quite a lot. Well, I think we should do some more getting of iron. That being said, need to actually smelt more. Thinking maybe I actually no, because I kind of want more redstone, but I sort of can't get more. I can. I I need to sift dust, and I can get dust by smashing up all this gravel with a hammer. I just wish it was an automated process because it's a very slow process. Um, but let's pour out our iron. We got a lot now. Yeah. Each time we do this, we're getting more iron each time. Though I am like sieving more gravel each time as well. I feel good about the six. The six of these. I don't think I'm gonna make any more. especially since once we actually I probably shouldn't have made more. Yeah, I shouldn't have actually made 6. I think I should have just stuck. Oh wait, uh, I can solve this. Uh, just need to smelt an extra piece of iron. And once I see red, I'll just press the tab. I did the thing where I was like, oh, just keep pressing it. And the thing is, I would have to clear this out, and I'd lose like a bunch of ingots, and that's not a good idea. Okay, let's just let's just have this iron hanging out for a bit. We have gravel. Let's not do anything with our gravel until we kind of need to. What are we being held back by? We could double our production of some stuff. Let's actually make some progress. Instead of just, you know, building things willy-nilly, let's make some things for realsies. Progress on like the factory, I should say. So, oh yeah, that's what I needed. So I need to transport things. Let me just check and see if there are. I need basically to automate transportation of items, materials. Um, yeah, our our beats are increasing, and to do that, I need something called a basic um, item. No, material. Uh, trans. I have it written down. I was just trying to remember it off the top of my head. Oh, transporter. Uh, wait, an item transporter? Oh yeah, that's one that does things with teleportation, and I don't really feel like. Well, I need ender stuff, and I'm not in any position to do that right now. So this is what we need: basic logical transporters. It will move items between the pipes, basically. Um, it's not fluid; it's physical items and blocks, and we need that for reasons that I will go into once we actually start using them. So to get them, we need steel. How do you make steel? I didn't think about this process. Uh, is there a recipe for steel that does not use enriched iron and a metallurgic confuser? Charcoal dust and what's enriched iron? Energetic confuser iron with. Okay. Sure. Sure. Yeah, yeah. Okay. We need a metallurgic infuser anyway, so we're gonna be doing a lot with this metallurgic infuser fella, because we need to make a basic control circuit that requires osmium ingots, and so does this. At least it doesn't require a whole bunch. So furnace, a furnace, yeah, it's fine. Redstone, we have a little bit hanging around. Iron is good. The osmium. We need osmium. That's empty, so raw osmium into the smeltery. I think if it works the way that I think it does, I'm just going to add 3 because I don't want a bunch of nuggets left over. I'm gonna look up, how do I get osmium? Osmium pieces, yeah, it has to be through the iron mesh, which we haven't been using the iron mesh so far. So this has given us 4, correct? Yep. Okay, switch these 2 out. Oh yeah, I wanna toss that in there, toss that in there, toss this over here, the osmium. There we go. We have osmium. Let's make some furnaces. This needs RF power, so I'm going to have to make the magmatic dynamo now as well. At least I think it uses RF. If it uses a different power, then I don't really know what to do about that. I only know RF. I've only ever used RF in any mod pack ever. If it uses something else, then it's not that I don't think we could do anything. It's just that I will have to figure that out. So, metal, infuse. Right, need the redstone, which I do not have very much of. I could probably get a lot. No. So, does it show up in my recipes? No. Do I not have everything? Oh, I don't have the iron. It's a good thing we didn't use up all the iron. So there's a metallurgic infuser. Oh, a metal. Funny joke. Funny joke. We just place that there. It has no power. FE. Upgrade security. FE. What is FE? Using FE needs KFE. Unit FE. Oh, can I? I cannot switch to RF. Redstone detection ignored. So FE. So this won't be used with metallurgic. Oh, transformers might help me. EV. I think it's a basic generator. What mod pack is this? What mod pack are you? Still doesn't tell me. I still don't know. Control? Is this immersive engineering? It is. Okay, whatever. Immersive engineering should provide its own power. Merce. I hope. So what is your power source? Item router, engineer's crafting table, gunpowder, blah blah blah, turntable, water wheel, windmill, accumulator, fluid router, HV, accumulator, MV, LV, logic unit, fluid outlet, blast furnace. Is there a book I can read? I can't make books yet. I can make books. I can make books. So I hope there's a book. Book. So that's a book I already know. That's a book I probably don't need. That's not important. What are you? What are you from? No, don't need that one. Tinker's Constructs, we'll get around to it when we get around to it. Stream reactors, these are just bookshelves. Stream reactors. Immersive engineering. Ooh, a lever and a book. How convenient. Alright. Book. Book. I need slime. And I can get slime using cactus. Cactus. And more cactus. Okay. Cactus. That's one green dye. I want more green dye for cactus. Are there any technologies that can, like, double my green dye? There's biomass. Mechanical squeezer. Does use RF. A diamond, I'm not happy about using a squeezer. Energy battery, obsidian. I mean, I can kind of get all this. That's a problem. Does it have to be mechanical? Can't just a normal squeezer work? Cactus. Regular squeezer also works. Good. And this is a block of iron. A block of iron. Oh boy. No, I kind of need this because I need a lot of slime. I'll use the iron for it. Uh. There we go. And I need another iron, so technically this is 10 iron that I'm using. Okay. Squeezer. Squeeze. Hmm. Would this work? Don't know. Probably not. I don't think it's the same thing. And we need some strange planks. Bamboo? I could do bamboo. Oh, I just don't have any wood in my inventory. Is that it? Yeah. Okay. I can put the squeeze on it. This is how you use a squeezer, by the way. I think you just break it to reset it. I think there's maybe a more elegant way to do that, but that's how I'm resetting it. Once again, I'm doing completely manual stuff and a mod pack I designed so that I didn't have to do anything manually. Feels like Factorio. Okay. And here's the last of the cactus. There we go. Oh, there was one more bonus cactus. Let's do bonus cactus, everybody. Actually, I don't even think I have enough bone meal to even use all this dye now. I basically got 26 cactuses out of like 5. That's a pretty good deal. It cost me a lot of iron, but yeah. I'm not going to use all my lime dye for this, or all my bone meal to do this. Oh yeah, green. How do you make lime dye again? Oh, yeah, I need to make the white dye first. I was like, I'm very confused, and that's a lot of lime. All right, slime. How do we make it? Okay, need dough. How do we make it? It's like this. Water bucket. And, yeah. I think there's a way to mix it. There's a way to do this. I don't know about those. Oh, God. Okay, a mill will work. Thank you. Thank you, mill. We will deactivate the gravel generator to get a bunch of oh, I want to miss this. And do we have any beets? Okay, I think that's a healthy amount of beets. Deactivate that to change it out for wheat instead. I'm not planning to use this wheat for literally anything else except for making dough. So that it? I think so. And that producing this stuff. Okay, now we need to make dough out of this. And we could do that in a very slow fashion, or we could make an encased fan. Encased fan. Fan blade, or I should say propeller. Iron plates. Yeah, we could do this. Let's get those iron plates going, using up all of my iron once again. as I enjoy doing. What was I doing this for? I needed slime for something? Yeah. Oh yeah, the beets. Are we there yet? We are. 8, right? Yeah. Okay. Um 8 wool. Okay, let's make this stuff now. Infuse. Okay. It is time to put some slabs down, to make some slabs. Right? It's either slabs or blocks. Okay. And then pop. Gonna make some magic happen here soon, I think. I might have enough to make magic happen. Does this need redstone or anything? It needs a redstone signal to start, but I don't think it needs redstone total to do what it wants to do. Um, and here, right in front of my door, so that it's really awkward and annoying. I might go up one further than this. No, I don't know. So there it is. There's the thing. Um, let's make the crystal. Actually, I don't have enough infurium once I make the crystal. So that's cool. We'll get there shortly though. Everybody was like, "Oh no, Kara, you're cheating by." Oh wait, how does this work again? Um, crystal, Certus quartz, infusion crystal. Oh yeah, yeah. Now I remember. I was going to cheat. Let's go do that real quick. So, 1 diamond, 4 of this. Off the edge it goes. And then cheats on. Game mode creative. Um, I just nope. Crystal. Infusion crystal. Way for us to go, you know? I am so proud of this community. Um, sorry. Game mode survival. Okay. Um, I'll make some of the infurium or whatever it's called. Yep, we need 2 more. And then we will be able to make the thing that we need, the seed. Anyway, encased fan, right? Iron plus hammer equals sheets. Need to strip the logs. I'll use birch. Need to put the hammer back. Put the squeezer in here. No. I'll forget where you are. In here. Well, soon I'm going to find out why I made this. What was I going to... My brain is... Yes, what? I'm starting to realize that my insomnia might be playing a factor in my, my streaming. No. In case fan. Fan. I do need a shaft, so just get one of those. And, where are my logs at? Whoop. Andesite alloy. Put these stripped brothers back into a chest. I'm just gonna let the cactuses do their thing for now, because I can't be bothered. Why didn't I put the inferium back? So I can make an encased fan now, I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, propeller. Oh, I need andesite alloy for the propeller. Every day I use up more of my andesite alloy. That's a lot of wheat. There we go, encased fan. Where do I want to put this? Not there. That's a pretty strong fan. Okay. Now, we need some water. I want to make some wooden pressure plates. Yeah, wooden pressure plates. 1, 2, 3. I need more slab. Just gonna make a bunch of slabs. Fill up my inventory more. And the bucket of water. automating this would be nice, but I don't think I can do that, right? No. Like how would I automate it? Well, there is a way. There is a way. I guess. It's not that I want to automate it. I just don't want to stand here the entire time while I'm waiting for it to do the thing. But I guess I don't really have an option. So let's stop worrying about the details and just get to it. Oops. That wind is strong. Where are my pressure plates at? Also forgot to pick up water on my way here. Okay. This should work. Does it need to be directly in front? If so, I can do that. Just need an extra shaft. Shaft. So I will move this one forward and remove that because I'll be fine. I'll be able to walk up to that. And then water. I remember there being a particle effect. Oh, it's because I have particles turned off. That's probably why. Then I will cobblestone. Let's see. Here. Let's just be safe. Okay. Man. Okay, does this work? It works, okay. I had particles turned off. Let's see, how long does this take? We just have to sit here and look at it. And eventually those will turn into dough balls. There we go. The wind it's got a very strange effect. So, there's dough. Dough plus slime dye equals slime balls. We have slime. That'll be very useful in the future. Alright. In the meantime, I'll just put the dough in here. And I'm gonna go rescue the wheat flour from this. And turn this back on. Still waiting. Why did I want slime? I kind of know and I kind of don't know. Um, yeah. I'm gonna put my dyes in here as I slowly accumulate them. Still have more wheat seeds, huh? Okay. Slime was important for some reason. Because I need to make power somehow. Let's go back to looking at immersive engineering. Immersive engineering. Right. Oh, I needed slime to make the book for immersive engineering. Book. I need to make book. Need to make book. I can use slime to make book. And patterns. There we go. We can make books now. Okay, yeah, that's why we're doing this. It was the same reason I thought it was. But my brain is not working its best. So, patterns. So, 18 oh, I need paper now. Uh, let's just make enough that there's like a 1-to-1 ratio between slime balls and the patterns I have. I need 2 patterns for each slime ball. So I need double 18. What's 18 times 2? That's 36. Let's get close to 36. I can do it exactly, actually. Uh, paper situation is going to be a bit of an endeavor, though. Though we're kind. No, it's like 3 paper each, though, right? Yeah. I mean, getting a bunch of books is not going to hurt, even if I can't make all of the instructional books. Eventually, we will have an enchanting setup. For some reason, I don't know really what we will do with enchanting in this series, but is this a series? But here we go, everybody. Books. Sweet, sweet books. Oh, I don't even need to do this, but I've been waiting to do this since like episode like 2 or something. The smelting book. Oh, thank God. Now I need to make a lever. Yeah. Lever. And then make the book with the lever. There we go. Now this is the one we need right now. I will make more books, but this is the one we need right now. Okay. I don't care about updates. Okay, power. I need to generate power. Transferring power is quite helpful in providing you have power. To generate flux, you need kinetic forces of windmills, water mills. Connecting these to a dynamo will generate power based on how fast they turn. Kinetic dynamo. Got it. The amount of iron dust I need terrifies me. I need steel to do this? But how? I can't get steel. Okay. Let's look at uh let's look at this. Um, we have steel in here? Actually, I'm gonna be right back real quick. I'm kind of I need water for me. Okay, I'm back. I needed something to drink. I don't know what's going on here, but okay. Wait, what's that sound? Do we have pillagers for some reason? No. Okay. Anyway, back to reading. Metal plates? No. Alloys? Electrum, Constantine? No. Ores? Bauxite, deep slate. This is the lead, silver, nickel, uranium. It wasn't an alloy. Chemical ingredients? Crafting components? How do I get steel, my dude? You're the one asking me to get steel, and I don't know how to get chemical ingredients. Nitrate, sulfur. No. Introduction. Can you tell me about steel? You choose not to. Crafting components? No, I just tried that. Are villagers the only way I can get steel? Resin and duraplast, mineral deposits, which is not useful to me in a world that is in the sky. So, no thanks. Simple machines. Okay, I don't have a simple machine. Heavy machines. What? What mod was it that... Is this the wrong mod? Infuser. The metallurgic one. That's mechanism. Oh, I need mechanism book. Not immersive engineering. Oops. Immersive engineering book, you'll be important at a later point in time. Book. Okay. Wait, no. So that's not you. Need a mechanism book. Assuming there is a mechanism book. That's a toaster. It says it's enchantment factory, but I say it's a toaster. Okay. Somewhere in here, I hope there's a mechanism book. Slightly worried that there might not be. Do I need a dictionary? That's a problem because I can't do anything with mechanism unless I have, instructions on how mechanism works. There's a thermal. Huh. Wow. That's a bit of a problem. Because I can't use the metallurgic infuser unless I have power, and I don't know how to get power. Kind of a catch-20. I don't even know if that book will do what I need it to do. Let's look at mechanism real quick. Maybe it doesn't use a book. I have to use mechanism, by the way, because it's the only mod I have that has item transport without using teleportation, which is just it's not as cool as having a bunch of pipes everywhere. We're here for the aesthetics too, you know. Um hmm, um solar recharging unit. What was I confused about? How to make steel? Yeah. Let me try one more time. Just looking at steel. Steel. Oh yeah. No, the problem is I don't know how to get energy. I don't know how to get power with mechanism. Like, here's an energy tab. I guess I could use an energy tab. What? That has energy. It stores energy. It doesn't make energy. There's a dictionary. Shift in. Shift in. Tool used for viewing the tags of various components, such as items, blocks, and fluids. Portable teleporter. Network radar. Configuration card. Crafting formula. Seismic reader. I guess I'm just gonna have to go through the entire mechanism mod until I find either something that will tell me how to do anything with mechanism, or I find um an answer to my question on how to power. How do I get power? Basic smelting factory, enriching, crushing, compressing, the engine, fortifying. There's the advanced infusion factory. That's a metallurgic infuser. Goes into the fusion factory. Smelting. Energized smelter. Yeah. That's me block. Block. Induction port. Basic induction cool cell. Capacity is this? Energy? So what's G at E F E though? Shift in highly conductive energy capacitor capable of storing. Energized induction matrix to expand the multi-block's energy. What's an energized induction matrix? Teleport frame. Um, Steel casing. Induction. Port that can be placed on an energized induction matrix multi-block, allowing for energy to be inserted from or output. Blah 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 blah. Hello, Kitsune Nova VT. We're just playing around with Minecraft and trying to understand how mechanism works from a perspective of not trying to look it up. Wait, provider. Here we go. Provider. Provider sounds like what I want. I want to be provided for. Shift in. Wait, oh sorry, shift in. What is an energized induction matrix? I made my own PNG. Also, hey Scarecrow, it's been so long. I haven't seen you in a while. I started streaming like 4 days ago. Oh, this is the fourth day I've been streaming. How are you doing, Scarecrow? Um, Cause I don't know how to make anything rigged, Kitsune. That's my explanation for why I haven't made a model that moves around. And I'm poor, so I'm not going to have somebody else do it for me. I'm doing great. We're just playing around in like a huge modded Minecraft thing that I put together. Cuz I want to play around with machines and such. And it's just been a completely frustrating experience. Um, but you know, so I guess I need to figure out what this what's it called again? Control. Oh, so shift in energize induction matrix. Energize induction matrix. Energize induction matrix. Nah, I'm good. Get soon. You have you have fun with those thoughts, but I I'm not really looking to change anything with my model right now. What is all this? Oh wait, I didn't want to. Okay, so that's how you make the thing. Basic energy cube. And what is that? Uh, in advanced device for storing and distributing energy. Right. That's the cube, right? Energy tablet. Steel casing. Can I just, if I just made this, would it just give me whatever this power it has. Could I do that? I don't think I can because I still don't know how to make. No, that can't be it. Somehow I have to make something that makes me power, and I don't know how that is. We energized. Right. I don't know what that is. I sure do love mod packs that require a wiki to use. 1 second. Looking something up. In hindsight, no. I was going to say Tinkers doesn't teach you how to make a smeltery, but Induction Matrix is a highly configurable multi-block energy storage structure. It is built using induction casing and induction port for the casing and any combination of air, induction providers, or induction cells. Okay. Air will work? Okay. Induction then. Um, Yeetus. So, induction. Okay, we got induction ports. Ooh, some lag all of a sudden. Induction casing. Needs steel. And how do you get steel without energy? Is there a way of getting energy without all of this madness? Help me, Mechanism Wiki. I just need energy. This tutorial better not have a video. Generators. Without it, we will not have any generators, and you may have to rely on other mods to get started. Collect plenty of osmium. Craft a heat generator. Okay, that's all I need is a heat generator. Heat generator. Okay. That took way too long. So, yeah, it'll just give me some energy. That's all I want. That's all I need. I don't need to make the whole big thing. I just need a little bit of energy. Okay. So, some planks, an osmium. Yeah, yeah. Okay. That that was they really need to make a book, you know? They desperately need to make a book for that. Okay. Well then. Um what I guess I need to make a furnace, so I need to use this cobblestone. We're going to use up more of my precious iron that I love just tossing into the void of construction. There we go. Yes, my first generator. I bet there's like a an achievements advancements. Yeah, here's the thing. If I looked in here, I guess maybe how do I zoom out? Is there a way to zoom out? Yeah, here's like okay, if I had opened this up, maybe Yeah, mechanism. Is there a way to zoom? I don't like it being zoomed in like this, but I guess there isn't. Acquire some natural mechanism resources. Craft any paxel. Generator. Power the sun. Renewable daytime energy. Hopefully there will be some wind nearby. Okay. I'm doing things all out of order. I prefer to kind of. I've never used the achievements or advancements sort of thing before, so I'm not used to that. Um, so that's kind of why I was a bit lost there. I much rather that all mod packs just use like a book that you can make rather than the advancements. I guess the advancements do sort of help with regards to like um the advancements work on a skyblock, I guess, really well because it takes forever for you to get sugarcane. This is I only recently got it. So now I have this generator and now I can do some of the things that I need to do. It it only took forever. Um, Hopefully this is working. Transporter config. Don't need a transporter config. Side config. Input energy. Can't eject items. Eject off energy. Where's the front of this thing? We're gonna have fun with that, I guess, at some point. Um, this will just do coal, I think. And we have plenty of coal. Oh, that turns it into lava? Okay. And this is power. Got it. Does it run out of power when it's not generating, or can it just store it? It seems to store energy. Good, good. All right. I need to make steel. Yeah? With my precious iron. I guess we will have to do more grinding. Well, before I do that, let's look at what we're trying to do. Basic item. No, 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 no. Basic logic. Maybe I just logic. What is a logic cable? The truth is, I don't know. Logis, logistic. Yeah. Okay. So we need the steel for that. Basic circuit. Let's do the osmium thing first, real quick. Do I have the redstone on me? I do. And the osmium. Okay, we're actually closer than I thought to this. How much redstone do I need? Warning. Not enough energy to operate. Okay. Um, is that energy? Is that energy? You have enough, and you're still not getting energy. You can produce energy, and maybe I don't have you set up to be exporting. Yeah. Temperature is fine. I don't need transport. Was that the back? No. I will just make everything energy. Okay. Everything is energy, and yet nothing. Why? Why no do the thing? Hmm. Did I not put it on correctly? Is that the back end? Where does this want to accept energy from? Will you accept it? Oh, that'll do it. Oh, it kept my, there we go. That'll give me what I need. It was, yeah. Okay. We're making progress. So, now, need steel. What is this? Logistical sorter. Logistical sorter. Whatever. Wait, what is a logistical sorter? Ah, the answer is it's not going to tell. Oh, shift in. Filter-based advanced sorting machine that can auto-eject specific items out of and into adjacent inventories. Sure. Steel is made how? Steel is made how? Again, I ask. Steel is made through what? Exactly. Also, I could have made steel this way. Ah, I should have been more patient when looking at steel, given that there's like 4 or 5 different steels in this. Though, did this will accept any kind of steel, won't it? Yeah, okay. Mechanism steel. Um, hello, Daniela. Uh, Energized smelter was an option, I guess. I swear there was there was a thing with the thing. The thing. Infuser. You can make steel, correct? Show me your recipes. And please do not tell me that I did this all for no reason. Oh yeah, enriched iron, right? Yeah. Use the enriched iron to make steel dusts. Got it. Sure. I kind of think I went through this maybe in the worst way. My factory is a slow and tedious beast. How was Walmart? What did you get from Walmart? Uh, What kind of groceries did you get, Daniela? Okay, so coal. Now, I am cactus forming right now, but I want to do some advanced cactus forming at a later time. We will we can automate cactus farming at some point. Not important yet, but it will be in the future. Let's finally automate getting ourselves andesites, and I don't even know if it was worth it in the end. So one thing that I need is a fluid sieve. Blue X Blue X sieve. Is that the fluid sieve? That's a mana pool. Whatever. Sieve. Sieve. I'm glad to hear that. Okay, it's just a flux sieve. Yeah, look at all that iron I need. I'm dead inside. Uh, so I need a lot more iron. So to get all that iron, I want to remove things from my inventory. I think I'm at a point where I need more redstone now. I don't know what the thing I do after this is. I just want to get to the point. Well, my long term goal is to get an ME system And frankly, I think I could have just not done all this and got it sooner. An ME system is basically a computer for inventory, um, which would be nice. Okay, so I need more iron because I just spent tons and tons of it. Is this empty? Yes. All right, let's pick up our gravel. Let's pick this up too. We only need one more, and then we'll be done with that for now. Tons of gravel. Tons and tons of it. Of course, I'm almost certainly going to need more. Yep, it's a computer for inventory space. I'm just gonna preemptively make a bunch of sand. Okay, let's get the hammer. Let's get hammering. One nice thing is I don't think I will ever need sand again. Or I should say I won't. I don't think I'll ever need to sieve sand. I mean, I kind of will, but I kind of won't at the same time. I don't think I'll ever have to manually do it. That's for sure. Let me check real quick that I got this from Dust. Um, Dust. Yeah, that's how I get redstone. So you need to do this one more time. Okay. Like we're shoveling it, but the thing that we're getting out of it is technically different, even though it looks the same. I think we might actually get sort of close to being done with what I'm attempting to do in this stream. Not my long-term goals, but the thing I set out to do, like, I don't know, 3 streams ago and still haven't gotten around to finishing. We might actually be there by the end of this stream. Getting some good rolls on some redstone would also be helpful for getting to that point. Okay. Could have done better on the redstone, but It is what it is. At least we're back to where we started. Glowstone, yeah. Certus quartz dust, bone meal, and skystone dust. It's okay. I'll accept these offerings. Okay, toss these books into here. I wonder what happens if I just toss this in here. Do I even get anything out of it? 3 nuggets. It's kind of big. Not gonna lie. All right, let's clear our inventory out a bit. Stone, cobblestone, coal. You can go there. Okay. I'd like more gravel than this, but hopefully I'm gonna need a lot more. And we'll get diamonds, so that's good. At least we'll get diamonds. Alright. Okay. Things are already getting spilled all over the place. There's 1 diamond. There's an emerald. Another emerald. Might be actually multiple emeralds. There are more diamonds. Let's toss a bunch of this back into the chest that has all of these crystals that I don't really care for. I'm sure the Certus quartz stuff will be useful at some point. It's not super useful right now, but hey. Toss the coal in here, the flints. Move the gravel down. The more that we do this, the more inventory we free up. And the more we free up, the better. I mean, part of our goal is to basically get to a point where this is automatic and we don't have to keep doing this over and over again, because this is a real time-consuming process. I don't know what I'm going to do with all this flint. I just have so much flint. It's like the string at this point, to be honest. Our diamond luck is not running as high anymore. feel like soon we're going to start spilling out ore while doing this. Hasn't quite happened yet. Yep, there we are. We're at the spilling ore everywhere place. So one of our ores is completely filled up. Actually, probably multiples. Yep. Starting to really overflow on it now. And this chest is completely full. I think I'm going to start transferring the lapis out of here now. Maybe the coal too. Here in a bit. The lapis I'll put here for now. I don't really have anywhere else to put it. And the coal can go... Why is there charcoal? And here. Very nearly... Yeah. Still got a bunch of stuff spilled everywhere. I think I ought to condense some of the materials in my inventory. So the iron can condense down. That's not iron. This is iron. Didn't actually help very much. Anything else? Is that lead? Uranium. Uranium. I am running out of space to do anything. See the lead. Yeah, just running out of all sorts of space. Like completely maxed out. I guess that'll do for now. This storage space issue is now kind of a problem. Oh yeah, I forgot to put that somewhere. That's part of what this issue is being caused by. We'll go there, this will go here. Okay, that, I can pick it up, okay. Alright. Nickel, converted, iron, converted, gold. I'm not gonna mess with that yet. This is the final gravel, so once we get this done, we can do some serious inventory sorting. Okay. Few diamonds. I really only got 2 diamonds from that. That was not the best. I could just toss gold in there. But I think it would be better if I converted it down. Where are my iron pieces? Is that... No. But I'll keep the iron in my inventory. Zinc. This copper I can deal with. Okay, I think that's everything that was being spilled. Oh yeah, fluorite. I don't even know what fluorite is for. Well, I know what it is for IRL. I'll keep that. I'll keep this. Flint can go in. So, I'll take all the bits and pieces out of here. Not that. See if we can break things down even further. I feel like I have more platinum than would even be reasonable IRL. Platinum is rarer than like gold, yet I think I have more platinum than I do gold. I don't think is realistic. Yeah, okay, let's get the rocks out. This will be the metals chest now. And don't really know what to do with the rocks. This chest has nothing in it. that is convenient for the problem I was having. Alright, let's make a bunch of iron. I really like to have a hopper in this situation, but I don't. So I'm also probably going to want to make this smeltery bigger so that it just has a lot larger capacity. Or maybe, I don't know. Is there a way to make the melting unit bigger without increasing capacity? I don't think so, but it would help. Let me go garden real quick. Most of the other things in the garden I don't really need anymore. Once we got all this iron, we will be able to manufacture most of the things that we need to make progress from this point forward. Yeah. Definitely could use a hopper for the tanker stuff. Ugh. Okay, last iron to go. How many blocks was that? 4 blocks. Not bad. We need to get the block. Um, Actually, I think I'll deal with the ingots first, so that I don't make that mistake that I made before. Alright. My iron shortage problem is alleviated, and my woes are finally gone. I will stop complaining about not having enough iron for at least a short period of time. While we're doing that, I will just... Please tell me I didn't accidentally freak out that too much. Oh, you ran out of power. And these apparently don't store power for too long. Or I guess it transferred all of its power. Alright. Get the rest of that. That kelp. And there's always some kelp up here for some reason. Need to grab that real quick. There we go. There was a lot of extra kelp. And one more block. Just some quick gardening while we wait. And there's our iron. So, let's convert this into ingots. And 56. I think that's the most ingots we've had at one time. Of iron, at least. So, now let's make the thing. Spell the thing correctly. So we need bars, and we need blocks, and we need hoppers, and a sieve. I'm gonna go get one of these sieves here. Just gonna put the flint thing in here. I can't. I'll put it in here. Oh, I want to. Don't have a big enough chest. Well, I will deposit some of this into the dirt thing. Then I guess we need to automate that sound too. I'll just leave it. So, 2 blocks of iron. 1, 2. A hopper. That's a compressed iron. Yeah, I guess it is. This is really expensive. And let's see. Iron bars. I'm going to do that. And here is the mechanical sieve, the Fuchs sieve. Yep. And I'm just going to toss these iron bars back into this to melt them up. Wish they'd melt faster, but hey. Four ingots, okay. Let's get our ingots back. And this completely clears out the system, so that's good. So, we can now automate our sieving, which is good. What? Let's look back on this. I have the sieve, so I can turn gravel into. No, that's supposed to say. Gravel and other things. Gravel into flint. And yeah, we're right on the edge of being there. So I'm going to be right back real quick. And when we're back, we're going to get to actually making the thing that I've been trying to make for too long at this point. I have returned, everyone. So, man, that's a lot of achievements. I mean, I have achieved a lot in this episode, technically, if you look at the bottom of this the chat. So, now, there's one other thing I need to make. Just take this with me. I have sticks on me, right? And yes. I don't have coal, though. Oh yeah, one other thing. I need a magmatic dynamo. Magmatic dynamo. Right. We need the Hinvar. What's a gear? A gear is a gear. We haven't need a lot of Hinvar. What was the method for making it molten Hinvar? Iron, nickel. I think it's equal amounts. So Where is our nickel at? If I had a nickel for every nickel, I'm not going to make that much, so that'll do. This is probably too much, but actually it's almost certainly too much. We'll just go with 6. Because I get that extra bonus whenever I do this. So 8. And that'll give us 2 blocks of it. Not blocks, but a bunch of Envar. You have your nickel back. Molten Envar, nickel, 4 ingots. Did I do my math wrong? I must have done my math wrong. And by done my math wrong, that means I didn't pay attention. 10, 20. Oh, okay. I need double, so I put in 8. So I need 8 more. Making way more than I probably need. Rip all my iron. I'll be surprised if I ever need more Envar than this. 2 blocks. 2 blocks and how much? 6 ingots? Got it. It does look nice, Envar does. So, I don't hate that I made a bunch of it. Not that I really know what I'm gonna do with a bunch of Envar that I can't really use, but that's a problem for future Terra. Okay. Break this, break that. Toss this down. Get my 2 blocks worth. Coral! How are you doing, Coral? Welcome to modded skyblock. Here's the skyblock. There's all this sky and rain. And the mods, well, I mean, you're looking at them. They're kind of hard to ignore. Sea of Thieves. I don't think my computer could handle Sea of Thieves, but it is a fun-looking game. It's a very social game. Hope you enjoy watching me fumble around a bunch of mods that I barely understand, or listening to me doing it if you're not actually watching, because I know people tend to listen more than watch. Yeah. So, now, let's make the dynamo. Wait, the dynamo. We need to make that, so we need some gold and some redstone. Soon we'll be automating our making of redstone. Pirate coral moments be like. Actually, I should move all this. I decided that the rocks will go into a different chest, so I should just move everything that's a rock into this chest so that I can add more metal to that. We're going from rock to metal. And some of these metals are pretty heavy. Did I finish the magmatic dynamo? Yes, I did. Okay. Now then. I need a different type of pipe to move the magma to the magmatic dynamo. Fluid duct, right? Yes. There's a windowed version. Just bronze, huh? Not bad. How do we make bronze? I'm just gonna look up bronze, liquid bronze, and yeah, that ain't it. Tin and copper equals, oh, way more copper than tin. So where's my tin at? I have tons of raw tin. I'll just do 2, because I feel like I'm going to get a lot out of it. My bed is always in my way. Throw the tin in. I'm actually slowly running out of lava for this thing. I didn't think that would ever happen. I had 4 buckets worth. But, so, how much tin is in there? 2 ingots and 6 nuggets. That's a real annoying amount. So I guess I will do 1 more 10. That's going to give me 4. So 4, 3 more, so 12 of the, well, raw copper? Yeah, no, 4. I guess I'll just start adding raw copper to this until it equalizes. So I'm going to start with 3. Yeah. Bronze, copper. Oh boy, this is going to be some weird math. Two ingots, 3 nuggets. Okay. Six nuggets, 2 ingots. Six nuggets, 2 ingots. 2 ingots, 2 ingots. 1 ingot. 6 nuggets. Oh boy. I'm making a lot of bronze. I didn't need to do that last copper, I guess. Copper sits on top, the bronze is on bottom, so... We're close to the place I want to be with our factory, but we still need to see if all these mods will work together. I couldn't keep the rhyming going on that. Is this the copper now? No. And now there's just 3 nuggets. I wonder what could... No. Oh well. Who needs 3 nuggets, to be honest? They're just copper nuggets anyway. So, there's a bunch of bronze. I should make a new Tinker's stuff, like equipment. Because I've just been using stone this entire time, which is not very useful. Also, we finally got the last of these. So, let's do some magic. Let's do some magic. And then we're going to make some trees that are some modded trees, you know? We haven't seen a single modded tree so far. And one of these. And it needs a redstone signal, so I guess I'll just make a lever if I can. I cannot. Don't have any cobblestone. This copper can go in there. Yes, I'm using a recipe for a lever because I cannot be bothered to input it. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay. So, let's do some magic, everyone. I think it had these in the sides and the Natrum Agglomatorio in the corners. And turn it on. Oh, yeah, we did it. I have my particles turned off, so it didn't look fancy, but I think that was it. Well, I know that it was it because I have the seeds of my efforts in my hands. Now let's plant them. There we go. Now when that's finally raised, we can make ourselves a new tree. Unfortunately, I don't believe that bone meal works on this stuff. So we're gonna have to just let it take its course. Now, oh yeah, I want to put this copper away too. Closing that. I need wood. Fluid duct. So that one uses lead. And then it uses hardened glass, various types of glass. I don't want to mess around with any of that. So let's just cook ourselves up some lead. Mmm, tasty lead. I'll take 9 lead. How about that? And my lava's almost out. I need more lava or something like that. Oh, it did not take very much lava to cook all. Actually, is it just slowly going down over time? Just sit here and look at it. Well, I don't have to sit here and look at it. I can do the thing and come back and look at it in a second, see if it's a lower or not. Alright, need to do the old switcheroo. So, no, I don't think it's lowering itself. Just my imagination. You know, lead is bad for you, but boy does it not look cool in this mod pack. It's got that cast irony look to it. And kind of bluish. It's a good look. Okay, so you can go there. And I want fluid ducts. I don't know how many I really need. I'm just gonna make like 12. And if I need more, I can come back at another time. Wait. I had bronze before? I was supposed to make brass. I was supposed to make brass a long time ago. I never made brass. I made bronze instead. Oh, that explains all of the problems I had. How do you make it? Zinc and copper. Did I accidentally make bronze all that a long time ago? That would explain that mistake. Should I still do that? I don't know. I'll worry about that at a later time. Okay. So. Do I have the coal on me? I do. It's time to get to work. So first things first, I'm going to turn you off. How much gravel do you have? Plenty. Cool. Let's go around. Looking good, Cactus. You just keep doing your best. So, why did I open this chest? Oh, okay, yeah. Crafting table. One more campfire. Okay. So, my plan. So, to make andesite, which is what this was all set up to do, though I do have plans for making other things, but being able to automate making andesite is very important for create. Actually, people don't normally do it. I have to do it because I can't get andesite very easily any other way. You mix 2 flint, gravel, and lava into a thing that we'll set up here in a bit. Um, but to get flint, which I already have an insane amount already, I did want to auto sieve something too, though. So I should make some hoppers. Why is it always nighttime? Whenever I look away, it's always nighttime. So hoppers. Don't have a whole lot of iron now. I really only need maybe 1 hopper though, so it should be fine. I did that wrong. So I'll hopper out of the uh flux sieve. Actually, does a hopper even have enough? I don't think has enough like capacity to do that. Right? Let me check. Let's just put a hopper down. Yeah, it's only got 5 slots. Do I have a better option? I don't know. Because when I sieve gravel, I get a lot out of it. Yeah, because I'm going to be sieving at the iron level, which is just pretty strong. Is there anything that reduces the flint? Nope. So, that is a big group of things. I basically need like something that can suck an entire inventory out of something. And frankly, I don't actually know how the flex sieve works. Let's put that down and just look at it. If it has an inventory space, it won't be a problem. What in the world? Work in progress. Huh. Yeah, no R, no RF. Mesh slot, upgrade slot, missing inventory on output side. Oh, it'll go directly into a chest. Oh, I didn't need to make a hopper. It'll go directly into a chest. Oh, thank God. Let me upgrade my tools real quick. Well, not upgrade, but repair them. Okay, so this going into a chest is pretty good, though. I think I'm gonna need it to go into A really upgraded storage unit. Storage drawer. Storage drawer. Actually, can I? The storage drawers, do they only hold one thing? Where did I ever put my storage drawer? Did I put it in the woods chests at some point? No, I don't think so. I don't know where I put it. Maybe it's over here? No, it's not here either. Oh well, I'll just make more. They're not particularly expensive. It's just a chest inside of a chest. Yeah? No? Is it a storage cabinet? No, it's not a storage cabinet. Let me put a @ on the front of this. Oak drawers. Ah, it's not quite a chest. Though I am curious about. Oh, it's just no, I know. So that's how you get a normal Minecraft chest by making that recipe. By just putting a chest into a chest. Okay, here's my drawers. I want to test and see how a drawers works. Cannot interact with it. Can't open it. So that tells me, yeah, it only holds a single thing. So a storage drawer isn't going to help. Then maybe I need a chest upgrade mod added to this because, well, as you can see over here, the metals really, really, yeah. And I need to upgrade it pretty high too to deal with the sheer capacity that I'll be putting out. This was a problem that I did not foresee. I suppose there is one alternative. So I need to get gravel into this, and that's all I need to do to make it work. It's just gravel. Also, I'm going to get my sugar cane real quick. So just needing to get gravel into it means that, well, gravel and power, but power is not really a problem. Actually, I didn't make any flux ducts. I made fluid ducts. I didn't make any flux ducts. I do need flux ducts. Oh. Oh, what a hellish nightmare I am just staring at right now. Is there a cheaper version? I don't think so. That is a lot of redstone. Do I even have enough to make that much? I don't. Well, that was the thing. Well, I think I could just put the dynamo right against it. That's an option. Okay. Okay. Then I just need it to reach. I can even just use the item pipes. Logistic transporters, though, these were really annoying to make. So I didn't really want to have to make more of them. Hmm. Because the idea that I have is there's a classic Minecraft method of getting more storage, which is having it sort of export into like a double chest, then put two hoppers under that, and then have those hoppers go into two more double chests. Then you can basically put four hoppers under that and have those four hoppers go into four double chests and just keep repeating that process over and over again. But that does require you to increase your height at some point. You can mitigate it by having the hoppers go in at the sides of the chests, but there's still a height thing. And that's a lot of hoppers, too. I don't have a whole lot of hoppers right now. Hmm. Trouble. And to make the item pipes, I have to use redstone anyway. So I'm kind of held back by how much redstone I have, which is fun. Hmm. Me when I'm like, oh, we're gonna do it this episode, guys, and then I get to that point where it's like, you need one more thing, and I don't have that thing. How am I gonna think my way out of this problem? And this is mostly because digging downwards is an issue in skyblock. If I was in a normal Minecraft, I wouldn't think so heavily about this choice. Well, there's the problem of needing all the hoppers, which costs a lot of iron, which I don't have right now. But the bigger, like an additional problem is just the build itself. And I suppose I could go about um getting more iron, though I'm sure everybody really wants to watch me do that again. Hmm. But it is going to fill up real quick, that chest. Because I can't monitor it to prevent, well, monitor it and like convert the metals into something else. I don't think. Yeah, I can't really. Um, hmm. This chest situation. The chest situation is crazy. Um, what is the best solution to this problem? It and it's raining. How fun. Hmm. Yeah, that's the thing. A chest upgrade would solve this problem. I'm sure it would be expensive, but it would probably go from like iron to gold, and I have that little bit of iron around that I wouldn't have a problem with. Gold up to emerald and diamond. Emerald and diamond would be kind of a problem. I mean, I have the diamonds but it's still a lot. I mean, I don't have to do it this way. It's just being able to automatically generate all those materials would be nice. Because I can do it in a different way where all I'm doing is creating flint. You know what? For this moment, I have a whole bunch of flint just stored up. We're going to kind of skip that step for a bit. Because I have a whole bunch of, yeah, like I said. Let's just get to the process of making the extra stuff. So I don't need the fluid ducts. No, I do need the fluid duct. Do I need it? No, I don't. Because I don't need the dynamo right now. I do still need the basic logic. So, now that I've decided that I'm not going to worry about that problem for a bit. I want to focus on something else. Actually, how do you get anything out of this thing? I don't know. I'll worry about drawers at a later time. Okay, so... Oh yeah, this should go in here. Alright. I can probably just get to work now on this. One thing I'm curious about is... Okay, we have a good stockpile of cobblestone here. So, 8 of these logistic transporters. So I can't go very far with them. So I need them to be pretty close to here. I guess I don't really need all that much space anyway. Will it be fine just putting them right here? Is a question I ask myself. I think the answer is yes. And let me check my notes to see the things needed. So we're skipping that step for now. And we just go the flint lava gravel route. We're making gravel here. I'm going to make... Alright, so, yeah. This might not be the permanent home of these campfires, but they'll go here for now. It's pretty cheap to remake them. So. It would be more convenient to, use this chest, actually. Yeah, this is the more convenient chest to use. So let's just see if this is even going to work. Well, so far, it's not doing anything. So that's not a good sign. Do they need to be powered? And if so... I guess I will need the dynamo? I don't like the idea of them needing to be powered. But if they do, then they do. Then I can place the dynamo right against them. Do I have the dynamo? Yeah, it's throwing in my inventory. Use the fluid ducts to... I think I'm gonna have it come off here. I don't think that's right. Was there like a wrench for... That's applied energistics, create, integrate dynamics. There isn't a wrench for this. Pretty sure the power is supposed to go in a different direction. Let me just break that real quick. Toss down some slabs so that I can build up a wall. Have it against you. Wait, no, not like that. Did it wrong, did it wrong. Is this maybe... Is that gonna work? I don't know. And I don't know if that's being powered. Maybe this doesn't... Man, it's gonna not be cool if this uses a power source that I can't produce. And I think it very well may not. Because it's mechanism, and mechanism doesn't use RF. That being said, I can kind of replace it with something else I have. The heat generator. And I can test the dynamo real quick. I can also test and see if these pumps will do what I need them to do. Is it 4 cobblestone or 5? Let's start with 5 and then... It was 4. Well, I'm gonna go sleep, and in the meantime, let that do its thing. And hopefully it will produce lava, and the lava will go into the dynamo, but there's no guarantee the dynamo will produce power. Or power the, if it goes into the dynamo, it will produce power, but there's no guarantee that that power will go into that. Assuming they need power. Alright. Let's watch this melt. Despite this being a 4x multiplier, it's still pretty slow. Very slow. Stretching noises. Still working its way through. What are these fluid duct? That's a fluid duct, right? Man, it would be really unfortunate to be forced to use a torch to do this. That would probably take the entire Minecraft day. Kind of even surprising that you can use a torch. Keeps going, keeps going. I feel more confident in the idea that this will go into the dynamo than the dynamo will end up powering those, assuming they need power. If they don't need power, this is going to be way more complicated than I thought it was going to be. Okay, nothing that I thought was going to happen has done so. Information generates, yeah. We're not producing any, so what if I turn this around so that it's facing that? Nope. You do use lava, right? Yeah. And it's just not going into it. Oh. Do you need to be inserted from there? No, I'm pretty sure you don't. So this fluid pipe is just not gonna work. I don't know if it's failing to pull it from here or failing to push it. Do I have any other fluid technology? I think I do. But I may end up not being very happy about it. What's a fluid collector? Whatever it is, I don't want to mess with it right now. World fluid importer, exporter. Integrated. Yeah, integrated tunnels. That's what I thought. Fluid interface. Fluid interface. Fluid importer. Logic detector. Fluid importer. Fluid interface. Shift for info. Attached to a fluid tank to the net. Hi Benny, how are you doing? We're playing. I say playing. We're being confused and terrified and scared of modded Minecraft at the moment, because I'm trying to get things to work a certain way and they're not working the way that I think they should work. Ports fluid into a network, attaches fluid tank to a network, and filters it. Oh, what's a network? Fluid transporter. Fluid reader. Well, we got some things. I wonder if that book can explain. If that book explains, then my problems are maybe solved. And if that book does not explain, then my problems are not solved. Tunnels. Oh, you even do items. Cool. Fluids. To move fluids over the network. Oh god, what's the network? We gotta... Let me... Just show me what the network is. I don't like that the first thing called network is after that section. Tunnels over here. Introduction. Tunnels is an extension. Use to configure filters, which can be complex as you desire. I want to don't say such crazy things to me. So how are you doing, Benny, by the way? Adds 3 part types, different transport types, namely importers, exporters, and interfaces. Importers blue always try to pull from the target to interfaces white in the same network. Exporters orange always try to push to a target from interface white in the same network. Sure, I'm studying too, as you can see. I sure do love games where you study in them. Add multiple interfaces to your network. Okay. I believe everything this book is telling me, even if I don't understand it. Have you not, or are you finished? Oh, you are. Okay. Uh, Nothing that I wanted to do is working out, so instead, let's use this mod, and maybe this mod will help. So, we're gonna make some trees. There we go. Trees. Let's go chop down a tree and then well, chop it down basically. Alright. This tree goes there. I wanna go get some bone meal so that I can make this tree grow. Everything's complicated. I'd love to understand everything, and that's why I made this mod pack, so that I could understand everything. But, that's a strong goal that I have in mind, and I'm not so sure I'm gonna amount to it. Okay. Nope. Do I have my hoe? I do. Let's just use that. Okay, now this bone meal will work on you, right? No. Okay, I know that this tree does not use 4x4, but it's acting like it's a tree that uses 4x4. Maybe it is. I mean, it gave me 8 saplings, so maybe it's one that uses 4x4. But I've seen them not be 4x4 when I tested this mod pack a long time ago, and I saw one of these trees in the wild. Though it did have a strange root structure at the bottom. Hmm. Let's just check. In fact, let's make a 9x9. Am I doing this way? Let me just break these blocks around this and place it below. Okay, real quick. We do this little number. Spent way too much bone meal just to try to make this work. Okay, first things first. Okay, that's not gonna work. So, what if I did that? What if I did this? Nope, still not working. I don't know how these trees are supposed to work. Maybe it's like this? Don't know why it would be. Huh. Well, you know, this is a book that should have the answers. Mineral trees. Such trees are called minerals. They have very interesting properties. Gives off light. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah, the squeezer. It puts the squeeze on you. I don't need all of the squeezer. I would like you to explain to me how I make the tree work. And I don't think you're gonna explain to me how you make the tree work. Yeah? I don't know. We're gonna end this stream the way that we ended the last stream, everyone, with me saying I don't know. Um mineral tree. Let me check something. Might be, when in doubt, use machines to solve your problems. That's what I always say. Rune of Spring. Who knows? Can you use the photo thingamamob to dry it? Don't think you can. But actually, the photo phyto phytogenic insulator. Yeah, the tooltips for the phytogenic, no, they do show up. So you can't do it with phytogenic, because if you could, it would show up. Alright, well, in that case, we're gonna have another end of stream where off stream I sort of try to figure out the solutions to the problems that came up during stream. And then the next time I stream, I show you, and then we spend like 3 hours. And after that 3 hours, I don't actually make any progress. So I'm going to end my stream here. Thank you to everybody who joined. I'm going to go look for somebody to raid. I'm dead inside, but let's not talk about that. Let's just focus on the positive things. in life. Um, I am going to raid Lucy again because she's the one I feel the most confident in raiding right now. Lucy is a Dragon VTuber. She is a good friend of mine. I hang out in her Discord server all the time. Um, I hope you all enjoy her stream and have a good rest of your day. And I will see you tomorrow because I'm definitely not doing a bonus stream tonight. See ya, everyone.